Hunter Knight Customs.
Hey guys, I'm Hunter Knight and this is the big update. It's been almost 2 years since I last uploaded a long form video in this channel, and yeah, life got in the way every time I try to come back. But the good news is, Hunter Knight Customs is officially back. Yes! Yes! Let's talk about what happened, why commission stopped, and how the new chapter is something I've never done before. Like many stories in recent years, this one starts with coronavirus! Yeah, no, I personally never caught it, but my business, it definitely felt the impact, just not in the way you'd expect. At first, I thought commissions would dry up, so I removed my monthly order limits. I figured, why not take every order while I can, you know? Big mistake. Orders didn't slow down. In fact, they exploded. With people working from home and those stimulus checks hitting, I was buried under commissions and I had no helpers. I became a one-man action figure factory. Wake up, eat, work, sleep, repeat for months during 2020. And then the reality hit. I was working non-stop but somehow making less and less money. One day, the matriarch, the businesswoman of the family, my mom, asked me, why are you so busy and so broke? Also, how long does it take you to complete one figure if no other figures were to be made? I answer, well, if it's just a repaint and I'm focusing only on one, usually a couple of hours. I mean, if it's a figure with full sculpture, sanding, painting, around 5 to 7 hours. She then asked me, how much do I charge? I was like, between 200 and 300 up front, depending on how complex it was, I answered. After seeing the amount of orders I had at the time, she realized that the amount of orders at one point begins to act inversely proportional to the amount of money you make. In a few words, the more figures I took, the less money per day I was making, as they were taking much longer. After some easy math, we realized I was making 80 cents a day. If I took another action figure, I'll make 60 cents a day. 60 freaking cents! Just for comparison, a Chinese toy factory worker makes $10 to $20 a day. I was burned out. I had no time to create, and my commissions were draining my creativity and my wallet. So I made a hard decision. Stop taking commissions. Since then, life kept throwing punches. I moved into a new apartment, which is where I am now. I had to break up with my girlfriend of 2 years. That wasn't fun. And my cat of 17 years passed away. It was a hard reset on every level, but in that quietness and clarity, I realized something. It's time to give back. I've been customizing figures since 2008. From basic repaints to full sculpts, I think I've learned a lot. Now it's time to pass that knowledge on. Hunter Knight Customs is becoming an education hub. That's right, we're shifting to free tutorials, covering everything from painting to sculpting to airbrushing. You can even see a few pilots I tested here in my YouTube shorts. That's what they call it, I think. Now, for those of you who came here for reviews, thank you. YouTube, however, didn't like the mix of content in this channel, so they wanted me to stay in my niche. So they punished my channel, and that's why it has so little subs and views. Due to that, I had to launch a brand new channel, the Geek Entertainment Network, or GEN for short. For the past years, I have been building the channel, and that's where you'll find all my reviews moving forward. Same style, better quality. Gen just reached 1,000 subscribers, which means we'll start earning ad revenue, hopefully. Allowing us to improve content quality across the board. We'll be investing in new shows while continuing to deliver reviews, toy hunts, and the dang memery that characterize my reviews. So for now, subscribe to Gen. Yeah. Reviews here in this channel will focus only on customization tools, airbrushes, paints, anything related to custom action figures, no regular toys. Commissions were once my bread and butter, but they are also what nearly or ended. You know, YouTube doesn't like the word kill. Nearly ended Hunter Knight Customs. They took all my time and none of it was my creative vision. You are basically taking someone else's money to create what they have designed and envisioned. Their own color palettes, their own choices, and it was my duty to bring that into a figure. You have no idea how different someone's definition of the color red varies from person to person. It's like bleh. But once the figure is done and I release the video, oftentimes it's not what people want to see. Who wants to see a custom of Prince Charming from Once Upon a Time? Yes, I made one of those. Or imagine the most obscure Legion of Superheroes character. Imagine it, and I bet you I've made it. And when you post the video, it has very low viewership. It's understandable, because aside from a few of us boomers, no one knows who the hell the character is. Remember the flood of Thundercats customs? 15 Chitaras, 20 Tigras, over and over. It killed my enjoyment for Thundercats. The worst part is I couldn't do other characters. I was tied into what people have paid for. Commissions took priority over anything else because I had given my word that the project will be finished at a certain time. And something I never did on 100 Customs was to blow past deadlines. It paid, but it crushed my creativity. So for now, no commissions.
Move this man!
When the channel becomes profitable again, I might bring them back in, through a team that I supervise, but we're not there yet. We're not there yet. The good news is custom figure auctions are coming back. This will give fans a shot at owning my work, often at half the price, because I used to charge a lot, and I mean a lot. I'm being known to charge $1,000 for my figures, and I feel grateful for it, don't get me wrong, but again, it's not sustainable. It's like a job, trading time for money, and that's not the direction I'm going for. Most auction figures will have a video where you'll see the build process, materials, and the tutorial will stay in the channel forever, so anyone can learn from it. Since I started, I've made thousands of customs, but not every one of them got a video release. So I'll be uploading a selection of unreleased customs every week or so, but I really want to change the format, so I'll be experimenting with some new ideas. Now, if you have any, let me know in the comments. I want them to be as informative as possible. Some older videos though, filmed on potato quality cameras, won't make the cut. I mean, you'll see some true hidden gems under the label From the Vault. Now, I gotta get serious here. This community has meant the world to me. Every view, every comment, every critique, you have made Hunter Knight Customs what it is, and now I think it's my turn to give back. Most customizers keep their secrets close. Even I did at some point, but no longer. This channel will be my legacy, a place where anyone from any background can learn to create. And long after I'm gone, I hope it serves to inspire the new generations that come after us. Because if a kid from South America can come to the United States and build a life doing what people said it was just a useless hobby, so can you. Will you join me on this next chapter? Let's create. This is Hunter Knight, signing out for a little bit. Just a little bit.
Impressive.
This is Hunter Knight Customs comeback video, take 2. But the new good is that, like many stories in recent years, you know what? I'm gonna do it again. Blah. Okay. Where is the button? Jesus, I can't stop the recording. Oh, what the